Hey, so I had a quick dream a few days ago, and basically, when I woke up, God told me that this dream is a representation of other people waiting on their kingdom spouse. And so in the dream, it was quite unique. I was in like a game, and in this game, I was on a journey to meet my kingdom spouse. And so I remember seeing a map of the US and only the US. I didn't see other places, and there were different bubbles of possible spouses, and they ranked on the scale of 0 to 10. Y'all, this was interesting. And so most of them were kind of like ones, zeros, twos. They were in the lower numbers. And then there was this one person that was a seven. I did not get to see this person, but I just remember there was one that ranked up there, and I was on my way to meet them, and there were like some older characters that were being a nuisance, and they were trying to slow me down and distract me. So I know that this is hitting for somebody. I know that you're getting confirmations from God, and God already told you some things already. And basically, God wants you to know that He is preparing you and preparing that person to meet each other. When you meet each other, you aren't going to be, let me rephrase that. You are not going to be perfectly matched up. There are going to be boxes that you're going to be like, okay, it'd be nice if you could check that box, but you pretty much check 7 out of 10. So that's freaking A. Like, that's pretty hard for people to do. And you probably have been meeting people that don't check most of the boxes. And I'm not just talking about they need to be tall, they need to be handsome, they need to have money. I'm not talking about those boxes. I'm talking about things between you and Abba, that the things that are dear to your heart, that's important to you, that God is like, yep, that's valid. I get that. I got you. And so, God just wants you to know that when you meet this person, it's not going to break your heart that they're a 7 out of 10. The 7 is still going to feel like a 10, but you don't want, perfection is kind of creepy. It's kind of scary. If you're a 10 and he's a 10, there's going to be things that you guys are going to continue to work on. That's what's going to make the relationship beautiful. God wants you to pray and to contend that the nuisances get out of the way, and that you guys will just meet each other in God's timing. So that's all that I have